Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past the opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments, so that makes him stand out.
His tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Shot at goal! Played into space. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through, out to the right. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi picks it up out... Oh, what a clock! It's fallen kindly here! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nicely intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Maradona. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Maradona. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Neymar. Chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Searching passes played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Neymar's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He is through here. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish right from the top drawer. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. The message is clear, none shall pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and he's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. McAllister. Van Basten. Maradona. Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Deep cross. Up he goes! Stojkovic. Van Basten. Tries a deft little ball. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rudiger looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Iniesta. He's through, now is he in? And the finish! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just...
And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has been slung wide. It's a good run down the left-hand side. What a throw in. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar. He slings it in. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Maradona absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Takes a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Vitinha.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 12, Hazard, será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. And he's away. Upamecano. No, again there's no way through. Oh, super ball. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! McAllister. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Otto. Lovely pass, but can he... There's the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Climbs up big! And he's quick to get it clear again. Barcelona tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22,
So their fourth corner of the game.
El dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gabriel, and the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Now it's Neymar. Vitinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Neuer claims company. And he was quick to react. And it's Vitinha. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Yaya Toure chips it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Knocks it into space.
5 minutos de descuento.
That is good alertness. Plays it out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. And this is Van Basten. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Oh, super find. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Played back in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Nedved. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now, who's going to be first? Tries a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Real chance! Yaya Toure.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Pepe. Looking for the run. And it's Vieira. Here's Nedved. It's played through for him. Oh no, what has happened here? Just the goal. Takes a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Nedved. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Nedved. He's through here. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Toure gets across to intercept that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Spread it left. Now he's got space here. That looks a good ball through. Thuram. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? Rudiger. Vitinha. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Neymar. Ronaldinho. And he's on his way! It's Ronaldinho! Vitinha. Iniesta. Spread out to the left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go for
And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Bale. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Vieira. And this is Ronaldinho. Vitinha.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Pete.
And Van Nistelrooy! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Showing good feet. Fired deep towards the back post.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he plays one through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Rivaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears, heads a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh no, this does not... He's had a shot! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. He's shifted it to the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And reclaimed it in a Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he was quick to react. Probing pass. Xavi Alonso. Darwin. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Nunez. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. That has not gone well. Great vision. Decent chance! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
And the shot! They've done it! Arsenal are level. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Aubameyang really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This has become one superb game of football. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nunez is herring after that one. Van de Ven. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Rivaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Alonso delivers. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Dunk, spots it and intercepts. Odo. And it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar, and he's certainly... And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Oh, well played.
There will be 3 minutes
Yaya
added
Toure.
time.
And it's Neymar. Messi. Very nicely done. Rivaldo. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good. Can he finish? And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Vitinha looking to play in. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Played out towards the right wing. And he lines up a... Oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gabriel. Iniesta. Now it's Rivaldo. Aubameyang. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's managed to get free. Van Nistelrooy's header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Odo. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Xavi Alonso.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he's onside. It is a corner, good chance. So their fourth corner of the game. Vitinha with the clearance. Yamal. And here's Aubameyang.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. Hangs one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution for Arsenal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi goes short. And this is Neymar. Back when it goes. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Nicely weighted. Great chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This has become one superb game of football.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes.
Smartly
added
reclaimed.
time.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Fletcher. Rooney. That's a nicely weighted. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
5 minutes to add. Nakamura running with the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, good spread.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's neat. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vitinha. And it's Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Played out to the right. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big, and he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of...
Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal, and he shoots! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's a promising position. Out of play for a throw. Yaya Toure. Cafu can get it clear. Kaka quietly revving up. Stojkovic looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Rijkaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Toure calmly anticipates, and he plays one through, and it's made its way to him. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes. He's found a way through. Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Beckenbauer. And it's Stojkovic. Now Kaká. Opts for safety. Oh, they could be caught out here. Beckenbauer. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's good running with the ball. And it's lofty. Rises! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action is back on the way. Otto wins the duel this time. Oh, terrible pass. Rijkaard. And it's Stojkovic. Batistuta. Bellingham. Stojkovic. Stojkovic! And he's there to belt it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stojkovic. And here's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Stojkovic, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away? And he passes it long. Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. Yaya Toure tries to pass it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has not gone well. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckenbauer. And it's Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Stojkovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Iniesta. Coming on the field is number 6, Hullet.
And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard thinks about the shot. Costa Curta. And it's played in here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Stojkovic. Stojkovic! And it's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Batistuta. Rijkaard takes a shot. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, time for changes
Vitinha.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
22, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Number 23,
And here's Mbappe.
coming on the field.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Rui Costa.
Stojkovic.
Number 19, Suarez. Number 5, Gattuso. Substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Hullet. Now there's a chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Messi having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so... And the finish! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Tries a shot! Lacking in accuracy. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to play it through. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Goes down, but nothing given. Yaya Toure, distributed tidily. Vitinha. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Real chance! Goal! That is his ton, and does he not know it? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Shot could be on. Romario! It's bounced back off the post. Now he's got space here. Ibrahimovic has a shot. It's anyone's ball now. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Ibrahimovic. Referee has just said play on. Otto gets good distance on it. And here's Totti. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's beaten the last man. Now, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread it left. Played back in. It's Totti! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Otto carries the ball down the right. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. And it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Gets his head on it! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Can he latch on to this? Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Makaleli. Otto calmly anticipates. That's beautifully weighted. Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball.
And the finish! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much
and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's Cruyff. Good pressure, determined, intense. Cross to the back post. And the ball is out of play. Cruyff. Messi. Cruyff.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Vitinha. Iniesta. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Neymar, he's got away. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Rudiger driving forward. Tries to play it through. Messi going full steam down the flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So it is still 0-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adams cuts it out. Oh, super ball! And the shot's on here. And the shot! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good.
Chance for a shot! And again! Oh, it's come loose. Chance! That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Such good technique.
He's beaten the last. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Delivers with whip. Oh, what a... Oh, it's hit the post. He can get that clear. 30 minutes gone. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Plays it across. Van Nistelrooy. And now the breakaway. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. But can he finish? He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, what a ball! And a chance! What a wonderful goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's going to go a long way. Henderson. Guardiola. Now this could be a chance. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
2 minutes added time.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the lead now is 2. That big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Looking here to chip it through. Costa. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's DiMarco. DiMarco proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And that has been cleared. And he's straight offside. Jordan Henderson. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's had a shot! It's a goal! That is his ton, and does he not know it? Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
This might spell Van Nistelrooy! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, such a clever touch. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shot a goal! Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. And they're quick to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Guardiola has created one goal already. Vitinha. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And yet another chance goes to waste.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Has crossed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Van Nistelrooy. There's the shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Number 18, Beckham. Number 9, Pele. Number
It's a
5,
sharp little ball here.
Substitution.
He's cleared it out of harm's way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Gullit. And the shot! Jordan Henderson. And they can counter here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way. And the shot! Gattuso. Pele. Into the channel. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pele. Decent chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. 4 extra minutes added on. Adams. That has been slung wide. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gabriel. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be...
Luis Suarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Neymar. That's very neat. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge.
Such good technique.
Plenty to aim at here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Zico. Goes for a shot! Zico! Simply magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that takes a shot! Oh, what a big quick try. Oh, what? And one more try! And he's there to belt it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's fabulous. Zico on a charge down the left. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Plays it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nagatomo calmly anticipates. Figo. Now it's Pele. Now it's Zico. It's Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Zico. Zico! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer. Yaya Toure. And it's Vitinha. That ball looks a good one. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Decent hit from there.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Searching pass he's played there. Caught offside that time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, he's got space here. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is Pele! Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's with the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played back in, and here's Hullet. He's tried one! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Some resolute defending there. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Figo. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Yaya Toure. Manchester United finding their passes.
There will be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. Beckenbauer. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not
And
good,
now,
Peter.
I'd just
It
like to
seems the
read out
team
our
were just a
fan
bit too
club members
busy
who are celebrating their
playing within
birthdays
themselves.
today.
Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking for the run. Figo. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing nice and neat. Closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So we've reached the hour mark. Figo. Shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Figo. Is there any support? He might not. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 25, Pele.
Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Number 14,
Toure gets across to intercept that.
10, Morientes.
The most accurate pass.
19,
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Oh, shooting chance! three. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
2 goals on the day. Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Cruyff. He's found a way through. Cruyff ploughing through the middle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has not gone well. Costa Curta tries making a foray down the right. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that...
There's the shot! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
It's Morientes! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Shapes to shoot! And that's past the post. No, again there's no way through. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's had a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. There will be 4 extra minutes. Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Cruyff goes on a charge down the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he welcomes it in. He is just caressing the ball. Big chance! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps.